Hi everybody, good day to you. Welcome back. Closing the shop early for now. I'm headed out. We're going on a road trip. Not leisure, we're working. We are headed west to the beautiful barrier island called Anna Maria. And we're gonna go fetch a customer's truck. Got a call today. Our guy is on a job site and his truck is leaking transmission fluid or engine coolant or both. So we're gonna go and assist him and go fetch his ride. We're helping out two people today. We're helping out our customer and we're helping out his customer because our guy's truck is stuck in the other guy's driveway and that's just not good. So we get to use the tow truck for tow truck stuff. You guys were wondering what I was doing with this, and this is exactly what I'm doing with this. AC off, power down. That is the purpose of the purpose of this truck, starting the engine. Aha! Yes. And I'm so glad this thing works now. It's the best. Now, of course, I can't drive the tow truck without the tow truck driving hat. Oh, well, look. Good to go? All right. All right. Parking brake off, engine running. Need to adjust my seat. There we go, that's better. Let's get out of here, guys. We got some work to do. And not only are we going to one of the most beautiful places in Florida, we're going all the way to the very northernmost tip of AMI. I love taking up half the road just to make a right-hand turn.
Turn right onto 26th Avenue East. In 3/4 of a mile, turn right onto 1st Street East.
I can see you. So I haven't driven this thing anywhere since I fixed up all the stuff on it. I actually didn't even test drive it, so this is our test drive. I'm actually a little bit nervous. Like I'm taking the truck out and actually doing truck stuff with it, other than me screwing around with whatever I want. Like I have to make this happen, so failure is not an option. And running this guy over is not an option either. Good job, buddy. I didn't see you. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you guys, I kind of fixed the AC. It's making almost 40-degree air in here. The system was low, found a leaking valve, surprise, surprise. And we saw earlier in the last video about this thing that the AC compressor was not connected. It hasn't been locking up, it's working like it should be. But that's just what I found. Gears. So now we have AC, which is cool. Left turn. Big left turn.
In 9.1 miles, turn right onto Gulf Drive.
Alright, from here it's a straight shot down to the island. After we get through downtown. Yay! Alright, we're on the causeway. We see water. We're not on the island yet, but we're getting close. It's really pretty out here. You know, once upon a time, years ago, this area over here to the right was is all nature preserve. It was called Robinson Preserve. Now, there were trails where you could walk through there, but you weren't supposed to fish or camp or have fire or leave trash. And some big money found it. And now it is a resort with a bunch of condos and a place to park your boat and a marina, etc., etc. So, whereas once upon a time where we couldn't even walk, they mowed it all down with bulldozers and built condos. Here she is, beautiful Anna Maria Island. This right here is the Intercoastal Waterway. The island is right in front of us. It's about 7-8 miles long. Very, very narrow landmass. And then just on the other side of it is the Gulf of Mexico.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Gulf Drive.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Gulf Drive. I'm glad we did not catch the drawbridge. Yeah, it's 20 after the drawbridge. If there had been a boat there, we'd be hanging out for a while. Yeah, we caught a break coming out here this afternoon. Traffic is fairly minimal. Had this been the weekend, we might have been in like an hour-long traffic jam. More boats. Almost there. We're running out of land mass. There's water on 3 sides of us right now. We're in the very, very tippy top of the island. Yeah, there's houses just off to the left, and these are beachfront. All right, guys, we're here. I'm not gonna record much of this because there's a lot of people around, and there's some traffic coming through here. All right, I got the keys. We'll put that there for right now. We're in park. The truck is behind us. We rolled it out from the driveway. Let's go ahead and get the PTO engaged. We need some hydraulics here on. Yep. Heard the PTO come in, and let's idle up. This thing is supposed to idle up with cruise control, but it doesn't work. So I gotta wedge a piece of metal into the throttle down there. It'll work. Okay, while we're down here, I need some gloves, 2 of those, and we need some PTO. There we go. Now let's see if I remember these controls. We got winch, that's loose. Not that one. These controls are not normular. That one. There we go. Bed moving down. Contact. Rolling out. Not damaging the landscape. This is good. Capture. Come here, winch. That's free spool. Okay. I want that one in there. That's good. And one more on the other side. Don't need that. Rolling around in the dirt. It's like a hobby of mine. There we go. Connected. And winch engage. Now we need the keys. There it is. It does run, but I don't want to run the engine with a ginormous fluid leak. All right, moving on up. Here she comes. Slow and steady. Faster. Okay, truck's got all the weight. That's good. Let's get this in park so it's more safer. Look, danger zone. Okay, truck's in park. This is good. Okay, let's see. And slide. You want slide? No, not back, forward. There we go. A little bit of leverage. Somebody's calling my phone right now. That's not okay. Can't answer the phone right now. I'm doing dangerous people stuff. Okay, we're level all the way forward. Piece of metal out. Okie dokes, I have the load secured in overkill mode. The winch is here, but the winch is not holding it. Got 2 bridle chains, I think that's what they're called. I got 2 chains, tension holding it down, strap up here on this corner, and out back I've got a safety chain just chilling, and then I've got another strap right here anchoring down the right rear wheel. So everybody is secure. Everything is good to go. Let's hit the road and get out of here. I'm gonna go back to the shop. All right, the Ford is loaded. Back to the shop we go. Not much really to look at other than the front of this truck or the back of my windshield. So I'll see you guys when we get back to the shop after I go over this speed hump right here. Watch the suspension on that. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, not kidding. We spent a little bit of time in traffic back there. 2-lane island, and we're coming up on rush hour. But now we should be free of the traffic jam. Back to the shop with us. Alright guys, we're pulling back into the shop. That was a successful pickup. It took forever due to traffic, but we have returned to the workplace with the Ford. We'll go ahead and power this thing down. I gotta have a meeting real quick. We'll get this thing unloaded later on, and we'll see what just how bad the damage is. I mean, it was leaking trans fluid everywhere. I found trans fluid in the radiator, so it's not looking good yet, but we're gonna see. We'll figure out what's going on here, so stay tuned. Pew.
A few moments later.
All right, meeting is adjourned. Let's back this thing into a parking space and unload it. Restocking the engine. Aha! It still lives. Good. Alrighty, that was a success. PTO disengaged. Clutch. PTO runs off the transmission. There we go. Parking brake off. And we go ahead and park this thing somewhere else. I just parked that in my parking space. I need to make a new parking space. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we're here. That was fun. We're good. Got her backed in on the fence line. That's the new parking space for right now. Re-engaging air brakes. And I think we're good here. Lights off. Powering down. Nice. The soda tastes like garbage. Is what it is. Actually, I hate that. Hang on here. I don't like liquid in the garbage. Garbage water is disgusting. Natural filtration. Ruin the environment. But you know how toxic high fructose corn syrup is? Nice. The radiator has sprung a leak, and it's the worst kind of leak to be sprung. There's no sticker, so we're gonna call this a 2004 F150, maybe a 2000, somewhere in that region. What do we got here on our odometer? Try not to read it. All right, no mileage on the F150. Anyway, so what happened here is the radiator sprung a leak, popping the hood, and it's leaking coolant or transmission fluid or something or both on the ground over here. under the cap is extremely nasty. We've got communication between fluids. They're mixing together. Over here, we pull the transmission dipstick and we've got that same nasty strawberry milk looking mixture. See that? It's not bueno. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring this thing in. I'm gonna drive it because it's only like 30 feet. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. Got it. We're gonna bring this thing in and rack it up, and I'm gonna pull the transmission pan out of it. And we're gonna make sure that there's no chunks of clutches or pieces of steel or things of that nature hanging out inside of the pan. If there is nothing in the pan and it looks good, then I'm gonna toss the radiator in this and do some flushes, some fluid exchanges, and try to clean out all that contaminated fluid and see if we can't get this thing back on the road. Forward immediately. The irony of this situation is this is the second vehicle I've had that's had a catastrophic failure and had contamination of the trans fluid. So I saved one. I'm gonna try to save the other one, which is this one. So let's get saving. All right, about here, all the way up. That's good. Parking the auto, powering down. Okay, this is pulling it into the shop, take two. We weren't able to use that lift. We have to use this bigger lift because there's all that stuff in the back there, and the thing was trying to fall off of the lift backwards and flatten me and kill me. So we have to move this over here to the bigger side. Hi! All right, let's try this again. Powering down. All right, let's check it out real quick. We're flat, and I moved the lift arms back onto the spring shackles here. That one's flat. See, the other lift, I had to have it right here on the frame, and the center of gravity is right there on the frame, so it was teetering on just those two rear lift arms. The reason the CG is all foobarred is there's heavy stuff in the back. That one's good, and the front one's good. Moving back up. Getting close. This thing's real heavy out back, I'll tell you. Sketchy. Let's give it the shaky treatment here. Good? Yeah, we're good now. Okay. Alright, as soon as we get this high enough to fit the oil drain under it, we're gonna go ahead and pull that pan down and inspect for carnage. A little bit more. And since this is stupid heavy, we're going down on the safety locks. Slowly. There we go. Safe. Oh, check that out. That's high flow exhaust tip right there. Hello. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oil drain is rolling. Right about here is good. Let's get a catch pan in place. Right there. Okay, before we get started, let's try to take a look at what's going on with that leak down here. We're behind the radiator here. It looks like it's coming from the driver's side of the radiator. Yeah. Well, I can't really see. Yeah, we'll figure that out when we pull this apart. Yeah, there's some carnage there. Okay, anyway, back to the task at hand. Let's make sure this thing is going to survive, or has a good chance at least. Let's pull the pan and check for carnage. Okie doke, so we got all of, I think 10 mil. Okay, so we're dealing with 10mm fasteners here. These should come out pretty easy with a 1/4" driver. That's negative. That, there we go. The extension ate up all the torque, but I need it because there's some bolts in the back of the pan that I won't be able to reach unless I go in with an extension and a wobbly. Let me show you. I think there's 2 of them back here, 2 or 3. Yeah, we got to get at them kind of sideways like. See that? Those should be interesting to reinstall. Cool, got that one. And another, there's one more hard one in the back. Gonna get to that one. Yeah, I'm on it. and the bolt said, nah, I don't care. Yeah, that's fine. Then I'll get it with a ratchet. Ah, that was on there too. Yeah, I'll break it loose with the ratchet and then buzz it out with the little impact here. I come out to see. Yeah, that's gonna be fun to reinstall later. Unclick, please. Man, that was tight. All right, that's 2 or 3 bolts pulled. Let's run around the perimeter, get the rest of them, and then we'll start the drain. And I think we'll let it hinge down forward, and it can drain from the front side. I think that's what I'll do. I'm really hoping this thing's gonna survive, because our guy just did a lot of repairs on this earlier, and he's I don't want him to have a ruined truck. That would be bad. All right, what do we got? 1, 2 more, I think. We move this forward some so we don't spill on the floor. Oh, look at that. That's bad. That's nasty. It's like, it's not strawberry milkshake. Yeah, getting a closer look here, we can see that like brownish hue to it. There's definitely coolant mixed into that. Yep, I hope we saved it. Let's keep going, and we'll see if there's any debris in this pan right here. Nasty. The idea here is to not get myself covered with the shmoo. The shmoo of the transmission. There's only one more bolt holding this up, and that's here on my side. There's people outside. All right, here it comes, guys. Looks like we're loose. It's coming down. Two-handed operation. Please come out. Oh man, the transmission mount is catching the pan. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, I can't get the pan out. Oh, there it is. Got it. We looking. Yeah, there's a lot of clutch material in there. Gravity. And it's not yeah, that's pretty bad. Hang on, I don't know, man. I don't think this one's gonna survive it. Look at the magnet right here. You see the magnet? That's a lot of chunks of metal. Look at all that. It's a lot of clutch material. I think this one's dead. I think it's dead, guys. Yeah, tough cod. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it worth the effort to try to save it? Look at that. Oh, it's so nasty in there. I can't get the magnet off. It's kind of stuck. Hang on. Here, we'll pry it off with a Sawzall blade. That'll work, right? There's the thumbnail right there. Sawzall in a transmission. All right, yeah, here's our magnet. You guys see? It's not looking that healthy. There's a lot of sludgy metal and debris on this thing. I don't know. I think this one's a little farther gone than what I'd hoped for. Very risky. There's a lot of clutch material here. I think this trans is junk. All right, guys, I just took a break and I sat on this for a little while and thought about what the situation is here, and I think there's just too much damage. There's too much clutch material, and the thing is this truck's heavy. It's got a load on it all the time. There's stuff in the back. I don't feel comfortable putting any work into this transmission. I don't think this one's going to survive. I think we should put another unit in it and then fix the radiator, that's what I said I was going to do and how I was going to approach this. And as much as I'm reluctant to walk away and not attempt to fix it, I don't think that that's the right move, and I think that would just be a futile effort at this point. So I'm not going to waste my time, and I'm not going to waste this guy's money. I don't think that this is going to work out very well, so we're putting this back together. That's the decision. That's how it's going to be. What do you guys think? Is this the right call? Or should I just YOLO this thing and flush the crap out of it and see how it lives, or see if it's going to live? So I await your feedback in the comment section to see what you guys think, but I'm of the opinion that this one, considering what this truck does, is it's not going to survive. So we're putting this back together. All right, now let's see if I can't get those rear bolts in. We're just gonna stick them up there with the wobbly drive. Send it with precise trigger control. Get in there. There's one threaded. There's number 2. What do we got? 4 more? 3 more? 5 more? 9 more?
It was 4 more.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and refill this pan. We're gonna back this thing out pending further decision making. But before I let this thing down, let's get all this nasty cleaned off of here. I don't want this stuff dripping all over the place. That's just gross. Yeah, I can see clutch material sticking to the bottom of this pan after I wash off the trans fluid. It's just got black residue and everything. Yeah, this thing's over with. Needs another transmission. Right, let's get this thing out of here. Okay, truck coming down. Let's refill this thing and get it out of here. Okay, back up off the locks. Moving up. Release and down. All the way down. Come on down, F150. Alright guys, I've got about 6 quarts of trans fluid to put back in this pan, and that's gonna be a wrap on this one. Really nothing more to see here. I don't know if I'm gonna fix this in the future or not. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I'm not doing anything else with it today. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out right now. And I will do so by thanking each and every one of you for watching this video. As always, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, again, let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. If you did not enjoy this video, then, well, go watch something else. So, again, and as always, thank you guys for watching. And most importantly, don't forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. End of Ferg.